Hello everyone, welcome to a new reading. Today we have a special video. I am doing an update reading for Woozi since I want to celebrate that 17 is having their comeback today. I'm saying today because the goal is to have this video up on the 24th. However, I'm recording it earlier, so I can't tell you my opinion on the song because the song's not out yet. But I will definitely write about it in the description if I haven't said anything yet. If I don't go crazy on Twitter, you guys will probably just see a very tame description. Anyway, so in this video, we're doing an update reading for Woozi, as I mentioned earlier. So this is basically an individual reading, but shorter. So we will check out his current energy, his career, his love life, and then any healing messages. And feel free to compare this to his individual reading, which I did like years ago. I don't know if it's years ago, but it has felt like years ago. So definitely like 2 years ago for at least. Also, feel free to join my Patreon if you want to. That is an area just for you guys, you know, pick a card readings, collective messages, and all those things, which I still have to work on. Hopefully I have my shit together by then. But anyway, let's see. So, who's his current energy? How is Woozi feeling right now? Apparently very hesitant to speak. We have the Queen of Wands reverse, the Six of Coins reverse, and I was gonna say the 10, but no, the 5 of Coins reverse. So right now Woozi's going through it. So okay, I want to remind you guys, today's April 18. So maybe Woozi's feeling very, very stressed out, because when I saw the Queen of Wands reverse, I was like, he feels like his creative juices are gone. Like he feels exhausted. He feels like he can't think of anything new, anything innovative or creative. Like he feels a bit drained somehow. He feels like he has lost motivation or inspiration on something. So I do feel that I am recording this like a week before the comeback drops. So I wonder if I'm pretty sure the album's already out, so I don't know what he's worried about, but there's something here where he feels like he is not motivated, he's not inspired, or he's probably going through a writer's block, but whatever you would call that for someone that makes music, he's going through it. So it seems like right now he may feel a bit deflated, or he maybe lacks a bit of confidence because there is something, he has some sort of obstacle or blockage that's making it hard for his creativity to flow through, or he feels like he's losing passion over something. So I do worry that there might be a bit of burnout for him right now. I don't think it's anything super serious, but it's definitely something that is going to stop him for a while at least. We have the Six of Coins in the middle, but it's reversed. So usually upright, I see that as good fortune. I see that of someone that is helping other people out, and in return they get a huge blessing. I did see the story for the Six of Coins, which talks about this old lady that is left behind by her tribe, who is going to different lands for better hunting and stuff, right? So she's left behind, and the tribe or her family leaves her like this caged insect so she can eat something. However, she's like, oh no, you poor things, I'm not going to eat you. So she sets them free, and then the bugs are so grateful for her that they talk to some foxes or something along those lines that eat her old skin away, and then she turns into this beautiful young lady, and at the end she marries one of the bugs. I think it was kind of bizarre when I read it, but that's the story behind the Six of Coins. However, this card is reversed, so I do feel that with Woozi, one of the things that he's going through right now is that he feels like he's a little bit left out in the dark. But it doesn't feel that bad because also the Five of Coins is reversed, which usually the Five of Coins upright talks about someone that feels that it has been abandoned, left out in the dark, or like someone that whatever help or aid they had is just gone. They feel like they have to do things on their own, and they feel a bit stranded somehow. So with these two cards reversed, I'm getting that he may feel a little bit of like his good fortune or his good luck or his inspiration, like maybe his muse or something, like something that inspires him, it's just gone. Like as much as he wants to write and communicate through his medium, it's just not coming through. It's not happening. It's not working. And I do feel that it's bringing him a bit of frustration. And because of that, he feels like he's being left out in the dark. However, with the Five of Coins reversed, I do feel that even though he feels like this, he knows that it's just a bump on the road. I don't think this is like too serious in the sense of like his world is crashing down. I feel it's more along the lines of him just feeling a bit down, that his medium of communication and expression is not working with him right now, and it's he kind of has to put all this work because it's just going against him somehow. But let's go on to the next section of his reading, which is his career. So what's going on? Give us an update on Woozi's career. We have hunger. Oh, he feels like he's lacking something. He feels like there's this giant hole in his stomach or something along those lines. Like he's craving for something that he's lacking, which again, I think he feels like he's lacking creativity somehow. But yeah, with this hunger card, we have this circle right here, which kind of shows some sort of emptiness that he may feel. This is a yellow card. The emptiness that he feels leaves him this unsatisfying feeling, like he's lacking a sense of optimism. There's something here that's getting in the way of his confidence, his happiness. I don't want you guys to worry or anything. There's just like, he's going about his life in a certain way, but there's just this nagging feeling, like there's this hole within him that is kind of like, there's something missing, there's something wrong. And I think what's frustrating him is that he can't quite figure it out. But yeah, let's get some more details on his career. Now we have the Chariot. And the Page of Wands. So with the Chariot and the Page of Wands, the Chariot talks, it's Cancer energy first of all. It's number 7. We have a sense of movement, a sense of direction. And with the Page of Wands, we're talking about a very young energy, like a spark. It seems like in his career, what Woozi's going through is like, he feels like there's something that he's lacking. And he's going like crazy everywhere, trying to figure it out. What is it that I'm missing? What is it that I feel like there is something in his blind spot and he can't find that missing piece. And he's like desperately going around trying to find what that is. So in his career, he's moving, traveling, maybe going to places, trying to see if he can get inspired somehow. Something that can bring a spark into his life. So with the Page of Wands, we're talking about this young energy that's ready to take action, ready to get moving, someone that is inspired, someone that has had this spark of inspiration and is motivated to do something in their life, to take action and get working. After the Page of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands, which talks about someone that's moving quickly towards their goal, trying to get to a place or do something. So I do feel that in this case, Woozi's career is kind of showing us that he feels like there's something missing. He may be going through 2 different places to try to find whatever inspiration he needs, or trying to find whatever information he's missing to figure out how to find fulfillment again somehow. So he feels like he's lacking something. He feels a bit unsatisfied, and he may be moving around trying to figure it out and trying to find inspiration once again. So yeah, he's definitely going through it. Not in a bad way, just it's like he has just this small nagging in the back of his mind. It's not like something to be super worried about. It's just bothering him though. But let's figure out Woozi's love life. What's going on there? Wait, we have growth with a little flower. We have the Fool and the Six of Cups reverse. Childhood friends, nostalgia. So with his love life, it feels like Woozi is missing home. So with the growth card, there is a sense of improvement. Actually, instead of like growth and improvement and just growing as a person, developing, improving lifestyle or personality, or leveling up as a person, in Woozi's love life, I'm getting this sense of like he's missing home. Because we have the Six of Cups reverse. So the Six of Cups usually talks about the past, It could be childhood, just the past in general. I'm getting a sense of nostalgia. And with the Fool, the story behind the Fool is The Little Mermaid. So I'm getting the whole thing of like, what is the main song for The Little Mermaid? Something about wanting to be part of their world. And then with the growth card, it looks like a little plant. I'm thinking of roots or setting roots somehow. One of the messages here is that Woozi's missing home. He's feeling a bit nostalgic, so he's probably thinking a lot about the past. The other thing that I'm also getting is that he wants to settle down in a place that feels like home, like his hometown, basically. I'm not saying that he's going back to his hometown. I'm saying that he wants to find a place where he feels like he belongs with the Fool card. Let me explain this. With the Fool and growth, he wants something new, something outside of the norm. He wants to take a risk because the Fool talks about taking that leap of faith, going into this new journey. And the Six of Cups reverse is like there's the nostalgia, but not really wanting anything to do with the past. So I do feel that for Woozi's love life, there is a sense of like he wants to settle down, he wants to grow as a person and just mature, and I guess he just wants to kind of move out, settle down in a place that feels like home, a place that he feels comfortable in, a place that he has always desired in his life. And I'm also getting something about his childhood. I don't know if Woozi has ever talked about his childhood in a way that could relate to this, but there's something I feel a bit stumped in his love life because I'm not sure if there is someone from his childhood that he wants to settle down with, or if he just wants to find a home to settle down in and maybe even have kids there. I'm saying that because to me the Six of Cups talks about children. To me it could represent someone that wants children. So yeah, different meanings here, right? Woozi wants to find a place that feels like home. He wants to settle down. He wants to set roots somewhere else. Or he could be missing home. Or maybe he wants someone from his childhood to settle down with and maybe even have kids with. It just feels like not now. It feels like he hasn't found that place or the environment where he can feel like he is at home and comfortable in. Like he hasn't really found that place yet. He's looking for a place that just has the right vibes for him, basically. But let's go on to his healing messages. What is some healing messages for Woozi? We have the koi fish spirit with there is always enough. So yeah, that hunger, the Five of Coins, the Queen of Wands, the Six of Coins reversed, all those cards reversed kind of show that right now Woozi feels like he's missing something, like he's lacking something. The koi fish spirit is just here to tell him, don't worry, there's a lot of abundance for you, do not worry. We have the horse spirit reversed with freedom is yours, which kind of does go with this Little Mermaid energy. There is a sense of wanting to run free, wanting to go somewhere else, traveling the seas. So maybe Woozi wants to live overseas, or maybe he wants just to move somewhere that is very far away from his normal lifestyle. One last healing message. Yeah, with that horse spirit, it's kind of like Woozi is working on wanting to be free, being himself, setting root, like not forgetting who he is, but also setting roots somewhere else. I don't know. I don't really know what this energy is. Well, I guess it's hard to know if he himself hasn't figured it out, right? Like he can't tell me if he doesn't know what he's missing. Which honestly, same. I'll be going through that too. I go through those periods that I'm like, cards, I feel like something's missing. And then they tell me stuff and I'm like, I don't get it. What are you talking about? Oh my god. How long will this healing message take? One last card to describe with his healing messages. One last card. I said one last card and I get two. So we have the Peacock Spirit with Let It Shine and Mouse Spirit with Tend to the Small Things. There is this feeling for him of being confident, being himself with freedom is yours and let it shine. There is a sense of being himself, doing what he wants to do, following his dreams, doing what he believes in, you know, not being tied down by other people or not being tied down by situations. He needs to know that there's always enough, so there's abundance for him. There's nothing that he has to worry about. Things will work out for him, basically. And then with this mouse spirit, tend to the small things kind of shows that he needs to focus on the things that he can do right now instead of thinking of like this big picture and it's like, oh, I wish to have this dream life or whatever. Life is kind of telling him to kind of scope in a little bit and is like, zoom into your present moment. Don't think too much about the past. Don't think too much about the future. Focus on your present moment. What can you do right now? Think of like the building blocks towards that big goal that he has in mind. It's like tend to the small things. It's like making sure that he remembers that he has control of the present moment and to take advantage of that rather than focusing too much on the past or the future or the bigger picture and like the super tiny details. Is like refocus. I'm getting the sense of like he needs to refocus. Also with the mouse spirit, I'm getting this feeling that he needs to kind of remember how to work with other people. I'm not saying that he's a bad team player. All I'm saying is that he needs to remind himself that he can rely on others. In this case, we're talking about teamwork and companionship and helping each other out. Anyway, so extra messages for Woozi. We have Bridge with successfully overcoming a problem. I was gonna say success comes with a problem, and I was like, damn, okay. We have Unicorn with use your intuition to make beneficial changes, which came with younger woman. Dealings or relationships with a younger woman. There might be someone that could help him out, could be someone that's younger than him. Either help him by making like the moves that he needs, getting the inspiration that he needs, or even a different way of thinking. So I'm getting like someone that can give him a different point of view of his problems. Someone that can be very unique, because I see the unicorn and I think of someone that's very different, very unique. I think one of the extra messages that we're getting right here is that, first of all, with the bridge, funnily enough, I'm actually connecting all of this. With the bridge, I'm getting that he's going to make a connection with someone that will give him a different point of view, which will allow him to find that missing piece in his life. Like that thing, that piece of information that he just couldn't quite grasp, or like a thought or an emotion that always escaped him. Someone's going to come out of nowhere and give him just the right information. This person, this younger woman, by just being themselves, will give Woozi the inspiration or the information he needed to be like, oh, there you go. That's what I'm missing. I'm not saying that he's going to meet someone new, but I do feel that there will just be this young feminine energy. Someone that is very intuitive, or someone that will help him activate his intuitive gifts and will allow him to see what it is that he's missing, what it is that he is desiring to finally feel fulfilled in his life. And also with this bridge, successfully overcoming a problem, I do feel that he will, of course, overcome whichever obstacle he's going through right now. He will get the answers that maybe not the answers he's looking for, but the answers he needs. And with this bridge, I'm thinking of like mending bridges, right? So like making connections with people, fixing relationships with people. So he's working on that. We also have Feather with someone you know is undependable and insincere. So I'm also getting with Bridge and Feather, he's going to I'm not sure if Woozi will actively get rid of people in his life and just cut people off. But I do feel that Woozi is going through a transformation where people that are not in the same wavelength as him are just going to drop off like flies. All of a sudden, people that don't have the same ideas as him, the same view as him, the same energy as him, or even the same goals as him, the people that don't have the best interest in him or are just going down separate ways, they're just gonna fall off his life. They have no business being in his life, so boop, they're gone. They get the boot out. But yeah, one last message for... Okay, I said one last message, not like a chunk. So one last card to end off Woozi's update reading. Just one more. One more time. What song is that? Nice. And the last card that we have here for Woozi is Handshake, with a meeting with a stranger could be important. I have a feeling. I'm going to leave this in the center of his reading, that he's going to meet someone that this stranger could either become a very loyal friend in the future or a very good business partner, or he could meet a stranger that he just talks with Let me describe this. You know those people, maybe a stranger you met outside and you just met them once, they kind of just drop this inspirational talks, or they just say something that triggers this epiphany in you, and then those people are gone, like you never see them again. That's what I'm getting, that Woozi might meet someone that drops this inspirational information for him, kind of just redirects him into the right direction for him, and then poof, they're gone. He never sees them again. He's always like, oh, I wonder what happened to that person. Don't worry about it, Woozi. This person came, dropped the information that you needed to hear, and they're gone. You don't need to see anything else about them. They did what they had to do. That person served whatever purpose they had to serve in his life, and that was to drop the epiphany for him. Kind of like when destiny plays its role and it's like, I got you, child. You just need a bit of information. Let me just drop this person that will intuitively pick up the message that you're not picking up. And then they say the things that they have to say, and then boom, gone. I have a feeling that Woozi may meet a stranger that either stays in his life and becomes a very loyal companion, or he will meet a stranger that says what they have to say, leaves him with this little seed of information or of inspiration or whatever it is that he needs to continue going on with his life, and then the person's just gone. He never meets that person ever again. So anyway, I hope you guys liked this reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I thought it was very, very interesting because we started off this reading, I was like, what is even going on with Woozi? Why is this energy so unfocused? Why is it all over the place? And of course, a common theme with Woozi is that the universe is like, we have so many gifts for you. There's so much abundance out there for you. Just take it. Take it. And I'm saying that because I do remember his individual reading was all about like all the gifts that life wants to give him and all of these beautiful blessings, and he just came into this life to receive all of that. He's collecting good karma and he's reaping the rewards of not only this lifetime but many other previous ones that he may have had, and the universe is just like, here, let me shower you with gifts, take more, take more. I feel that's kind of what he's going through still till this day. The universe is like, here's a gift for you, more abundance for you, more blessings for you. So yeah, I hope that Woozi continues getting all of this love, not only from you guys, but from the universe and from his spiritual team. You know, they're taking care of him and continuing loving him and guiding him down his own path and his own journey. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked it. I would love to hear what you guys thought of the song. Again, I have not heard it yet because it's still not the 24th, but I will see you guys in the future. Love and healing from my part to you, and